Hi guys, this is Reema from EduFit and I'm back with the part 3 of the US rankings video. I believe this should be the last part of this video, and in this video we are going to talk about the last two factors, which is financial resources and surveys, right? Which are the parts that influence the US news ranking. So let's get started. Well, the second part that influences the US news ranking is the financial resources. As I mentioned in my last video as well, that most of the highly selective schools finish up their early decision as one of the most important factors. Why? Because they hire close to 60 to 70% or 50 to 60% of their class, of the total class strength, just from the early decision pool. Now, when you apply to early decision, it means you are bound to that school. And if a particular student is going to say that, okay, I am bound to this student, it is understood that perhaps the student and the family has the resources to pay for the college, right? So with financial resources, the colleges manipulate the rating by giving financial resources to people who need it versus people who apply in early decision. This makes them come across as somebody who is a need-aware school and is willing to do a lot of pro bono work and give out the right kind of financial aid to people needing it. This also portrays the college in a way that, it is benevolent and that you should apply, and if you have the need, we will fulfill it. But in hindsight, this will also be able to manipulate a college's US news rankings, and which is why it can be manipulated. And last but not least, the first 25% of it, which was the surveys. Now, different admission officers are sent these surveys of the colleges of their level and are asked to rate different factors of a particular college, whether it is for themselves or the other college, which is education, which is, the clubs, the overall quality, how does the ranking correlate to the actual time of a student spent. And each of these professors or high-level officers are supposed to rate this on a level of 1 to 5. Remember, anything subject to a human is subject to an error, is subject to something that could have biases. And that is the part that you cannot change. Also, admission officers or high-level college officials have the choice to respond with an option which says, I don't know. So you really can't trust the responses that are given. And thus, again, this variable part of the new US college rankings would actually determine how flawed it is. So I would suggest that you should look at the education, you should talk to alumni, you should determine what kind of a college it really is versus just checking the US news rankings, because as we clearly learned in this 3-part video series that it can be manipulated, and if it can be manipulated, it is messing with your head. Alright, this is Reema signing off for this video. Hope you have liked it, and if you have, like, share and subscribe to our channel, and see you in the very next video. Bye bye.